Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you? I trust and pray that you are in a wonderful space this morning or this evening, this afternoon. It is Friday, where I am at 7:56 or 0756. Once I started working at the Ryan Correctional Facility some years ago, they were military time, and at first I didn't know anything about military time, and then once I learned it, I said, oh, this is cool. So it is 075600 hours. I guess I'm saying that right. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You know, I'm Anita, and I'm here to share with you the universal vibe, the thought massage, reflection, and key. Okay, so recapping, the last time I was on was the 7th. I believe that was Tuesday. This past Tuesday, and the universal vibe was ideas revealed, and to jot down those ideas and interpret them later. Get the reason and the cause and everything will come later. So did you do that? And how was that for you? This week has been an idea week, which is cool. I love receiving new information, and I just always pray that I'm open to receive that information, the ideas, the babies that we get, those things, as long as it's from God. I just love that. Okay, so that's what it was. And then that stinking thinking. What did you think about that? What shuts up those thoughts, those stinking thinking thoughts that you may get, that you're too old, or you're too young, or you're too big, or you're too little. Those thoughts that keep us from loving and accepting the beauty of who we are. Did you give that some thought so that you could recognize them? And when they do come, it's no big deal. You say, okay, that's my stinking thinking. All right. Okay. All right. I know that's not the truth. Okay. Let me see. Why am I thinking that? It's such a beautiful thing when we come to tap into ourselves and know and understand who we are and the thoughts that we have, and not just let them whisk by and remain, and we're not even understanding. So anyway, that's what the vibe was for let me look and see, guys. Let me see. Tuesday. Yeah, was the 7th, March 7th. Okay, so that was the vibe, and then the thought massage. And I forget what the key. I usually write them down after I'm done, and I forgot to write it down. Anyway, okay, so today the universal vibe is working on self. Before I mentioned that I had joined the Let's Eliminate Negative Thinking Club during Lent. Let's Eliminate Negative Thinking. And some of you have joined, and we've been sharing some dialogue, which I love. And if you did join that club, decide to join, how's it working for you? Is it working well? Are you recognizing some thoughts that you can eliminate, and that you didn't really know that were there? I know I have. It's really something, because being mindful lately of my thoughts, I have more inharmonious thoughts than I thought I did. And it's not surprising, because, we're divine and we're human. So that's the humanness. But I'm so glad that I joined this club, because I believe that had I not, even though I do say that I'm mindful of my thoughts, had I not joined this club, I think I might not have recognized. And if you guys hear any noise, if you hear that beep, 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 that's my grandpuppy. I have my grandpuppy here. Her name is Kylie. I call her Kylie Girl. So if you hear some squeaking, she's running up and down, playing with her squeaky toy. Okay. So yeah. So I was a bit surprised. I was a bit surprised and glad that I recognized. I mean, knowing who we are is such a, it's such a beautiful, wonderful journey. I mean, it's so cool. Okay, so anyway, today the universal vibe is work on self. Work on self, and it's also a vibe of change. So there may be some changes coming on today. You know, be non-resistant to it. You know, let it flow, let it go. You know what I mean? Come what may. Like water. You know, water is the most powerful substance of the planet because it's non-resistant. It doesn't resist change. It just say, okay, cool, all right. Dig that. Okay, you know what I mean? So this is a wonderful day. This fabulous Friday. I mean, you know, at the end, well, not the end of the week. Sort of just tomorrow's the end of the end of the week. Well, the end of the week eve. So that's a wonderful day. And then just keeping in mind the month of March is work and achievement, working on self, elevating to a higher vibration. You know what I mean? When we elevate to a higher vibration, which is happiness and joy, that's how we bring those good things. You know, what you put out there is what we get back. And work on self to elevate to a higher vibration. Higher vibration, joy, feeling that joy, being happy when things start coming in that may does not complement that what can have you feel and think joyful. Work on self to be able to eliminate, or at least put it aside for a moment. You know what I mean? Put it aside for a moment, because when the lower vibrations are, critical thinking, and I don't mean critical thinking, deductive, inductive reasoning, because if I am, then this kind of thing, that helps us learn who we are. I'm talking like destructive criticism in yourself that it doesn't serve you. You know, the stinking thinking, although that can serve you to let you know where you are. So in all things, we can look at it. We can put thank you. We can put a spin on it. So if you have that stinking thinking, this is an opportunity for me to grow, for me to learn who I am. So this is what today is. If you're in the Lent, 2017, new horizons, upward, outward, inward. So we're going to keep that in mind. This month is work and discipline, achievement, achieving, tapping into who we are, tapping into learning some more about beautiful us as we progress and propel on this journey, reaching those many destinations that we have throughout life, many missions that we have, the purposes that we have. It's just so beautiful. All right, so now that is the universal vibe. Work on self, elevating to a higher consciousness, elevating, meaning being joyful, being happy, being who you are, smiling as much as you can, just laughing as much as you can, and just bringing in all that goodness, those good vibes from the universe. Okay, like attracts like. Magnetic, we repel what like attracts like. We repel all that goodness and bring on that in harmony that is not on the same level or complementing our true self. Okay, so we're not going to be magnets today. We're going to be vibrational, raise up, elevate that vibration to a higher frequency. Okay, all right. Okay, so today, and today the thought massage reflection. I love it when it does this, because it kind of come in with what the universal vibe is. Work on self. Okay, learning self. And you know how we do before we go out and entertain and embrace and engage the thoughts of others, the beautiful thoughts of others. We take the time to engage, embrace, and entertain the beautiful thoughts of our own. And how do we do this? We do this with the thought massage. Tap into you thought massage reflection. And you are the treasure. The map is within, and love is the compass, and the compass is going straight to the heart. The pearls were the part of us inside the heart of us that is all-knowing, sage wisdom, and pure innocence. And there's that key. I'm going to add that now, since last time I said it unknowingly. I said it, and there's a key down there, right there. That what is the key? Love. Love is the key. Okay, so the vibration I'm sorry, the reflection for today is times when I become angry. And this is, this is today. I said, the first thing I thought, I said, no, this is not an answer, a reflection today. Because the first thing that came up, I thought, okay, we either do two things, for two reasons. Easy peasy, nice and breezy. Non-complex. We do things for either out of fear, a worry, tension, intimidation, lack of confidence, or we do things for the love of it. And I mean for the respect of it. So today, I thought the first thing I thought is, okay, times when I become angry. I either do things out of love or out of fear. Okay, so if I do, times when I become angry, I can ask myself, and I'm asking you guys, when you become angry, first let's identify what makes, and just go throughout the day. If something makes you angry or tense or whatever, first thing, think about what's the underlying fear. What may worry me about this situation? Because we either react or we respond to things. We react out of fear or we respond out of love or in love of it, for the respect of it. And throughout the day, let's today, working on self, the changes, the inside changes. Let's, for this particular reflection, my brother, my sister, let's go about our beautiful day and just have fun. Let's have fun and say, okay, when things come, changes come, what is my action to it? Am I reacting to it, or am I responding? And if I react to it, meaning it caused me worry, or there's a little bit of anxiety or annoyance with it, let's see, okay, is it something that I'm fearing? Peeling that onion. We're going to peel that onion to the nucleus, the core, and say, okay, what could I be possibly fearing today? Or about, I'm sorry, not today, about this particular situation. Isn't that cool? And we got some fun with that. Have some fun with that. Okay, so that is the reflection for today. Times when you become fearful, worry, where something have you worry, where it tenses you up, where it may bring on anxiety, where it may bring on anger. Okay? All right. Angry with something. Okay, as opposed to at something. All right. Okay, we're going to have some fun today. Yeah. All right. So now we're going to move on to the thought massage, the tap into you. Thought massage message to massage your mind. And you know how we do. If you can take the time to breathe with me. We're going to breathe in all of the goodness and the fullness of the universe as we breathe in, reaching our diaphragm. Our chest are not moving. It is our torso, our diaphragm, our core, and our that is going in and coming in and going out. And as we exhale through our through our mouth, we're going to release. We know, we trust, believe, and have faith that whatever is not serving us well, it is being it is being released from us. It is no longer, it is being disseminated and just crumbling up. Because we have outgrown it. We know that it is no longer serving us well. It doesn't matter if we know what it is. We just have trust, we have faith, and we believe in the understanding of God, of the universe, that it is being released, because this is the year of new horizons, upward, outward, inward. This is oh gosh, I hope you guys are feeling, I'm even in the midst of different things, goodness, I'm feeling, and that's the thing, I talked about that before, I'm feeling the change, working with some people, Oh my goodness. Oh, can you feel it? Do you feel the joy? I mean, I love it. I love it. All right. Okay. Oh, I just love it. Okay, all right, here we go. We're going to breathe in from with our nose, going down to the diaphragm. We are breathing in. Remember, on the third one, we're going to pause for a moment. Let all that stuff get collected. Get it collected. The first one we're going to breathe, going out. Second, going out. The third one we're going to pause so that it can be, all this can be collected. And then when we breathe, blow, exhale, it's going to. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go. One. It's going out. Two. Do you feel your diaphragm going out? Coming in. Excuse me, guys. Let me recheck that. See, sometimes there are distractions that could be, and what we do, we don't allow them. And continuing, number 3, we are going to pause when we inhale. Pause for a moment before we let it go. Take a nice, gentle, deep one. Feel it. Feel it in that diaphragm, that core where that solar plexus, with our judgment center, what we think about ourselves and others, and what we think about life. Okay, let's breathe it in, you guys. Nice, gentle, and deeply. Pause. That is so cool. That is so cool. All right, we're going to intuitively let our fingers do the walking and see what the thought massage, I forget how I term it, doesn't matter. What the word, the vibe, the energy, what we're going to see. Okay. Oh, all right. All right. I'm going to do both of them. I was going to do the one. I'm going to do both of them because I was thinking about vibrating to a higher frequency, that joy, by the thoughts we think, by the feelings we feel, and the emotions that we have, because it's all interrelated. The body influences the mind influences the body, the body influences the emotion influences the feeling influences the body. So it's round and round and round we go. All right, so I'm going to do both of them, okay? The first one is a positive mind must be aligned with a positive self-image to produce positive results. A positive mind must or shall, I learned that with my advocacy. I'm also a Michigan appeals, a Michigan unemployment appeals advocate for Michigan unemployed workers, and I learned shall. Shall is another word that must. No doubt about it. It shall be done. Oh, that's also in some wonderful, that's in the Bible. That's another spiritual reads. Yeah, must. Okay. So a positive mind shall be aligned with a positive self-image. What we think about ourselves in that solar plexus, when we breathe, that's when we're breathing deeply, exhaling, inhaling. We are reaching that core right there must be aligned be tuned with a positive self-image to manifest, to bring about, to materialize positive results. Ah, wow. The key is mind image. Mind image here, but more so, I saw a documentary, what's his name? David Malone, Hearts of the Mind, and the medical community. He was interviewing them, and many of them have said that yes, it's been recovered. That we just don't have a mind up here. The mind here. We bring in all of the entertain, engaging, and embracing the thoughts of others. But there's a mind in our heart that's not influenced by any of that. It's not influenced by any of that. So mind, image. Let's bring about that sage wisdom, that part of us inside the heart of us, that little girl, that little boy that is closer, much closer to that sage wisdom and pure innocence than up here. Tap into you. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Now here's the second one. Okay. Here's the second one. Ready? Oh, here's the second one. Think on this. Wow. Right now, everything is right as rain. Feeling good, feeling mellow, feeling sensation, all sensations, bringing in the positive sensation of it all, the goodness and fullness of the universe, sensation all. In this moment, knowing what is for me, knowing what is for you, is here, is coming. The vibes inside draws it. My vibes, your vibes, your vibes, our vibes draws it, elevating to a higher frequency by feeling joy, happiness, understanding. That is all in divine order. And you are absolutely beautiful and amazing. Oh, the key, I gotta keep this open so I can write that down. The key is in the moment. Okay, you guys, that is it for the vibe, the thought massage, and the reflection. If you feel this has served you positive in any kind of way, please feel free to share this thought massage with your Facebook community, friends, and family. And also, I do post these on YouTube, and YouTube under Anita C. Powell. All you have to do is just type in Anita C. Powell, and my YouTubes will come up. And if you can like that and subscribe, and this is a work in discipline. Not yesterday, the day before, for 2 years. For 2 years, see what this is supposed to be. It's going to be. For 2 years, I have been wanting to put my Reflections of an Angel, Reflections of an Angel, Book of Poetic Affirmations on Amazon. It's on ebook. It's an ebook, but I want a paperback book. So I have been trying to figure that out, get it, and then you leave it alone, that kind of thing. Well, anyway, 2 days ago, as of 2 days ago, my book, Reflections of an Angel, 2 times, Poetic Affirmations, A Journey with Yourself, Through Yourself, is paperback on Amazon.com. How cool is that? And do you know it was easy peasy, nice and breezy? It was so cool doing that and fun. So anyway, okay, I had to share that. All right. Ideas revealed. Yeah, new horizons. Ooh. Okay, so anyway, you guys, it is Friday this afternoon, this evening, this morning. I am hoping and really praying that you have a fantastic, fabulous Friday. Oh, and I have a like. Thank you so much. Oh, Nima lives in the light. Hey, my sister, I love you. Thank you. Good morning to you. Good morning. All right, you have a wonderful, fantastic, fabulous, absolutely awesome Friday. The journey and self-recovery is beautiful, and so are you. Tap into you. Mwah. Peace. Have a good one, Nima lives in the light, Haskins. I love you. I love you all. Bye. See ya.